Hello, Reject Nation. It's Greg Alba here.
And it's John.
Yep. Hey, I'm sure everyone's been looking into this already.
Boy, yeah.
The first Justice League reactions are out.
Ooh, what are they saying? What are they saying,
What are
G?
they saying? I found this article on Collider. I read like 2 of them already. And speaking of Collider, the
up,
movie
Collider?
Trivia Showdown app.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's right. We were talking to Christian about it, and we checked out the app. It's a really cool movie trivia app.
Dude.
Because I've used other trivia apps beforehand to help warm up my brain before going on a Schmodown. I think this is easily the best movie trivia app I've ever come across, and it really does get you involved in being part of the Schmodown. And what's really cool about it is that you can legit play against actual competitors in the league. You can play against other people in a worldwide league or in another state.
Sounds like you could play just about anyone.
You can play just about anyone. That's one of those apps, man.
Yeah, man. If you unlock enough levels, if you do well enough, you can unlock the inner geekdom.
You can
too.
unlock the inner geekdom.
Finally learn.
So
that's the only way I'm gonna ever see the inner geekdom is if I do that.
If you haven't done enough YouTube yet, or built up your online persona enough yet to get invited on the Schmodown, you could do it right now, people. You can do it whenever you want. Lord knows we win more there than we do in real life. So go check it out.
Maybe you'll even come across some familiar faces.
Yes. But anyway, thanks Collider, Collider Videos, and Christian. So the first Justice League reaction. Right now the headline says it teases a mixed bag.
Yeah.
But a step in the right direction. And
step in wolf.
Really?
Yeah,
really put that together, didn't you? Why this is intriguing to me, you know, when Batman v Superman had its early reactions come out, the big deal was it was filled with so much praise, and the movie comes out and most people seem to not really like it. I think with going out with Justice League reactions, where the common word of mouth is it's a mixed bag of responses right now, is kind of more assuring to me, because I feel like if it was all positive praise, if it was all praise and love, I'd be like, is this really that?
Yeah.
But a mixed bag reaction, I'm like, okay, I'm more likely to kind of believe what people are saying here more than anything else.
They're being pragmatic. They're like, yeah, if we just prove that we're doing okay again.
Okay, so here we go, guys. Steve Weintraub, people that have complained about DC movies being too dark are about to see the light. Hashtag Justice League. I have a lot to say about Justice League, but wait till it's released to really get into it. But 2 important things to know. Stay till the very end of the credits, and Jason Momoa, Pride of Gypsies, is awesome as Aquaman. Well, that's reassuring. I trust Steve Weintraub's opinion a lot. I think he's a great guy, and I met him a few times, and he never remembers me, but that's okay. I always like reintroducing myself. Haley Fouch, never heard of her. Justice League is solid entertainment despite some problems. They pull off a strange alchemy that works better than it should. The story is lacking, but the League is great, and it's a blast to watch them in action together. Wonder Woman is clutch, Avi. Yeah, see, that sounds about exactly what I thought it would be.
Yeah, that sounds okay.
This whole time I've been saying, I just want the characters to be fun. I want it to be entertaining, and I feel like the story will probably be cheesy, maybe a little uneven, but I just want the characters to be really fun.
This is making me oddly excited to have like an alright time. I just want to have an alright time, and I'm good.
Parry number off. Here it goes. Justice League is super thin and has some very weak CG, but it's got heart. That's kind of a bummer. I was worried about the CG. And I tend to agree with Perry because we actually know her. But it's got heart and a positive vibe that works. Overall, I had some pretty good time, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of these characters. See what people were saying sounds like exactly what I've been looking for. What I anticipated at a reasonable, healthy level is what I have been anticipating this film to be. Justice League is fine. From Angie J. Han, it's more coherent and less
idiosyncratic.
Oh, you think you're so verbally impressive, don't you, Angie? It's not really that big of a word, is it?
I mean, it's a very angular word. I mean, looking at it just from here, I was like, oh my. It looks like a series of small houses crammed together.
I guess it's good for Twitter, but does your average Twitter reader? Okay.
It looks like a whale.
It's less idiosyncratic than Batman v Superman, which I loved, so make of that what you will.
Huh.
And tries very hard to lighten up on the gloom and doom of the DC universe. There are jokes and everything. It's more coherent, huh? Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
I will take a more coherent movie.
For a movie with the reshoots it had. Yeah, I'm glad to hear it's coherent. Paul Shire, Justice League is fun, bumpy ride that succeeds in character but fails in narrative. It's a mixed bag of execution that's saved by the actors who rise above the shortcomings to deliver an engaging, funny, and hopeful, yet flawed entry to the DCEU. Yeah, sounds about right.
I'm down. I saw Justice League. Here's what I thought. There are a ton of things I I'd change, but it comes down to this. I had a blast. I got to see the team together, and I had fun watching it. Ezra Miller steals the movie, and Wonder Woman was perfect. I like that people are shouting out different characters, too. That gives me hope as well. Every new character, except for, I guess, Cyborg thus far, has gotten name-checked or something.
Justice League is better than BVS and Suicide Squad. It's lean, mean, and packed with superhero action. I dug most of its lighter moments, and I think it has one of the best action sequences ever in a DCEU movie.
Interesting.
And, of course, Wonder Woman steals the show. It's really cool that 3 movies in a row for Wonder Woman right there. Peter Scaretta. Justice League is better than expected, but not a home run. The interaction between the team is a lot of fun. Film sends the DCU in a hopeful direction in line with where the brand should be headed. Flash and Aquaman steal the show. Cyborg and Villain are the weaklings.
Oh.
But then the very next one says Justice League is the superheroes we've been waiting for. Aquaman rocks. Cyborg is badass. The Flash is awesome. Wonder Woman builds from an already great standalone. Batman assembles them, and it's great. Okay, here's a terrible one. Here's a terrible one. Josh L. Dickey. Nothing could save Justice League from its loud, ugly, tacky self. Not Wonder Woman, not wide-eyed Ezra Miller, not Joss Whedon's quickie teardown and rebuild, and Henry Cavill's mustache is an actual issue. They gave him uncanny valley face. Oof, guys, it's a rough ride. I hate the DCEU. They should all burn in hell. Never make another comic book movie again. I hated this movie before even going in, and now I'm going with my preconceived notions no matter what. Yeah, this is a good breakdown. Rob Keyes, The Good. Justice League is my favorite DCU movie. It will make you love its heroes and want to see them team up again. The Bad. Justice League rushes through a lot, and its main story, lore, and villain are rather stripped down and forgettable. Most, except for that one guy. Everyone seems to be on the exact same page. The story ain't exactly the greatest thing in the world. The villain's kind of weak, and you know, as much as I wanted Steppenwolf to be cool, most people are not tuning in for Steppenwolf, so as much as I would have liked for people to respond that way, I'm still gonna have my own opinion. I'm never afraid to go, hey, I actually really disagree with something. All I really wanted for this film to be is exactly what everyone's saying it is, and something tells me I'll walk out saying similar opinions. At the end of the day, if I walk out of this movie going, hey, I think the story is better than everyone's giving it credit for, I thought Steppenwolf was cooler than everyone's saying, and I thought CG was alright. If I walk out feeling that, I'm gonna tell you guys. And if I walk out going, I completely disagree, this movie sucks, then I'll tell you guys that too. For everything I'm hearing, I'm like, yeah, this is almost exactly like what I was expecting, so this has not derailed my expectations at all. I'm still really anticipating this film. I'm still really excited to see it, because at the end of the day, it sounds like I'm gonna walk out going, these characters are cool, and that was really entertaining.
Well, yeah, it sounds like they got the important stuff right, and that it counts a lot in a movie like this. It counts a lot, you know? Yeah. With this movie, I feel like it'll be interesting to see how the new expectations affect everybody, because this is new hype. It's basically saying it's all right, and having people go in with that idea might make people feel more positive coming out now that they're not expecting it to be the greatest, you know? Maybe that'll help this movie overall. Yeah, perhaps. I mean, and a lot of things that a lot of people are saying is, regardless of feeling like the main plot itself is not the strongest, that the characters are great, and that they got them excited to see their future installments, and more importantly, as more people seem to be saying, Wonder Woman steals the show than anything else. But there are a few shouts out for Ezra Miller and
Flash and Aquaman, and one guy for Cyborg. But Flash and Aquaman are getting a lot of shouts out. So I'm like, yay, this is all really great feedback for all the things I cared most about to succeed. Well, and I'm glad to hear that there's some good action, because I didn't really like much of the action in BVS. Oh, BVS, okay. That's also heartening for me to hear, and that makes me anticipate the action scenes more, because one thing that their advertising didn't ever give me a sense for was Steppenwolf. Now I'm kind of looking forward to seeing the fight. Guys, well, Justice League, I have my tickets for Thursday night with J-Humps, and then I'm going again Sunday at IMAX and Universal in the evening. I already got tickets to see this movie twice. I'm very excited for it, people. I guess my question to you guys would be, for the next Justice League installment, who would you want to see added into the cast? Put your comments down below. Yeah. I vote Martian Manhunter. Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Follow John and I on social media, The Real Rejects on social media, and check out our Patreon. Become a Patreon eject today. All the patrons over there have really been helping keep this channel alive in a large format, and also there's a lot of cool rewards and tiers over there for you guys. We post daily over there, so go check it out. It's a lot of fun. And if you love the Schmodown, check out the Schmodown app too. Who directed Batman Forever? Batman Forever, Joel Schumacher. Okay, who directed Phantom of the Opera, the remake, the most recent one? Joel Schumacher. Who directed Phone Booth? Joel Schumacher. Damn, we are good at this game. MVP. All right.